Good morning. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. This is like an impromptu live. I just decided that I was going to go live just for a few minutes. Um, just like want to be positive. Sometimes we, like with social media, we use it just to be so negative, you know what I'm saying? And in the community of African Americans, if we could use our platform to build each other up instead of tearing each other down, I think that um, we could go farther instead of like getting on these apps such as Facebook, YouTube, you know what I'm saying, going live, fighting. Just 1 second. Instead of going, on these apps and fighting and stuff, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, sometimes um as a community, if we started sticking together, like, and just to try a new way of life, you know what I'm saying, instead of getting on these apps, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter, all these other apps, and using it for negative content. You know what I'm saying? Like if somebody is using their platform and they're using it in a positive way, why try to tear them down? You know what I'm saying? Why try to stop what they're doing? You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot that goes on. You know what I'm saying? And I just want to get on the go on my channel because normally I'm normally I'm you know I can be with the fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? I can go that way. You know what I'm saying? And I can if you give me if you take me there, I can give you the fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? And but I am trying to a new way of life. And I feel like that we as a black community, if we try to stick together and started to, if we started to stick together instead of trying to tear each other down, you know what I'm saying? If we see this one person, you see, oh, they getting their lives, they doing something good. You know what I'm saying? Well, congratulations. Don't try to tear them down. You know what I'm saying? Don't try to infiltrate what they got going on. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that, like if you got new people coming to YouTube, you know what I'm saying, and they don't know what's going on, you know what I'm saying? I feel like, help them out. But in the world that we live in today, that's not going to happen. That's just not the way that 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 is worded. You know what I'm saying? So at this point, what I'm saying, you can only just pray about it and hope things get better. Um, I'm at a place in my life where I just give my any situation that I have, I just give it to God. Let Him worry about it. Let Him take care of it. You know what I'm saying? And try to be as stress free as possible. Um, I used to be um, that type of person that was like, what I'm saying, you can come, you want to, like the street profits. I want all the smoke. You know what I'm saying? I want all the smoke. That's how I used to be. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you can take me there. I really, I really can go there. But when I go there, it's hard for me to come down. So that's why I don't like to go there. You know what I'm saying? I try to stay at a level, a level place, because if I go there, it ain't. Like a point of no return. And I so I just try to stay in a level place. And for anybody that's listening or that may come across my page, I just want to give you a little background. Originally, I created this page because I had lost my partner on December 31st, and we had been together for 10 years. And it was a traumatic experience for me. I'm not gonna lie. I had I felt uh, I felt so alone when she took her last breath, and I felt like, well, I'm by myself again. I got nobody to love me. Um, I'm at that point again, you know. But what I didn't know that God had something in store for me. He did. I had people in my life. I had people in my life that loved me, cared about me, and those people gravitated towards me, and they called me, they came by, they made sure I was okay, they made sure that I wasn't feeling lonely. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so 7 months fast forward. Well, back forward. I was crying my eyes out, couldn't sleep, lost my smile, because I love to smile, y'all. I really do. I love to be happy. I love to travel. That's one of my biggest things. I love to travel to a new place every year. I love to cruise. I've been on my second cruise this year, and I love it. I love it, love it, love it. And um, I didn't think that my life was gonna turn around so fast, and I was gonna be happy again. But fast forward 7 months, I'm happy. I'm in love again, and because God don't He ain't gonna put nothing on your plate that you can't bear. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bestie. Yeah, my besties in the chat, and we doing our thing. You know what I'm saying? And it was a lot. Going through paperwork, financials. Making sure this is done, burying. It was just so traumatic. And my children, they're still dealing with it. Um, they're taking it very hard. I have to talk to my daughters every day. And they're like, Mama, I can't believe she's gone. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. You know what I'm saying? So, um, it is, that was why I created this channel, because I wanted to do something like a video blog. So if anybody else that was going through the same thing, they could come over here. They could come over here, and this could be like a resource to them, or if they want to chit chat, you know what I'm saying? They could do so. They could look at some of my earlier videos where I was talking about my progress or what I'm going through. Um, it um, it didn't happen overnight. It really didn't. Just like with anything, you have your good days and you have your bad days. You know what I'm saying? Just like with my mom. My mom passed away. My mom passed away in 2000, and I still mourn my mother. And it doesn't get any better. Just like with my nanny, I miss those. I miss everybody that passed away. I miss my mom. I miss nanny. I miss my great grandmother, Mother Red. Um, and I I just know that everything is gonna work out for the best. Yeah, I know that's right. How's your training going? So, everybody, I have my best friend. We have been friends for, oh my God, for ages. And she is my ride or die. I mean, we I'm talking about we've been friends for so long. Y'all remember those microwave ponytails? How you used to put those ponytails, put them in the rollers, and then put them in the microwave, and then put them on your hair. Yeah. We, okay, so we've been friends that long. That's how long. That's the way we go. We go way back. Okay, so yes, we hold each other's secrets. you know, so anyway, it's it's good to have a friend that you can consider not just a friend but a sister, you know, a sister that you never had, you know what I'm saying? And I'm grateful because she's the one of the people that when my partner passed out that she reached out to me. And she had, she has her own pages also. And I had been having my page, but I just didn't do anything with it. And so when I started coming to her page, I was like, you know what? Maybe I should do something like this to my page. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I came up with the idea. Because usually I do my writing. I write. That's how I journal. But I said instead of writing, why don't I start a video blog with my YouTube channel? You know? So I just started doing my blogs. Yes, we are old. We are so old, girl. And I started, you know, I want to get to the point where I have more content, like do it like on a weekly schedule. But um, normally I just it's and something else I want to say. It's a lot of people passing away. You know what I'm saying? And I do want to offer condolences out to all the people that have lost loved ones. You know what I'm saying? Especially, and that includes any celebrities. You know what I'm saying? Um, I did read. I saw on the news like at the beginning, like not the beginning of the week, but like over the weekend that Trina, the rapper, her niece got killed. So, want to offer condolences to her family. I've seen some people on YouTube had covered that. So, I had a good friend that I grew up with. She passed away. I want to offer condolences to those families as well. And she was like another sister that I had. And going to that funeral this weekend is going to be like real rough for me. And I just, I'm going to tell y'all, funerals right now are not a good thing for me to go to. Like, really. I'm like, real spill. It's not. And I've always been around death because I grew up in the church. So I've always went to funerals. Like, literally, since I was a little kid, I've always seen dead people. And that is not what I have an issue with. Um, I've had a lot of personal losses in my life. Like, close people, good people. So I'm going to mention one of my losses. And my best friend, she knows this person. Like, for real. I had I had a boyfriend and I went with him for over 15 to 16 years. And This guy was the love of my life. I love me some Reginald Ward. And it started out to, it started out, you know how when you're in high school and you play pranks, you know what I'm saying? And you be like, I'm gonna call this person, you know what I'm saying? And that's how it started out. Of course, my grandmother and his grandmothers were good friends. And a little later on in life, I found out that his grandmother had always been trying to get us hooked up together. Because his grandmother would always have me, his grandmother, she was like the ish of the church. So she would always have like little parties, like after, Sunday. She would always have little parties at her house. So she would always call my grandmother Nanny, and she would say, "Well, can Tracy come over and can she do the hosting? Can she be a hostess?" And my grandmother would be like, "Yeah, she can do it. She can just ride home after church with you or whatever. You can just drop her off when you're done." And she could never get us in the same place at the same time. So one night, I'm bored. I'm a teenager. I'm about 15, 16. And I'm looking in the phone book, bored. Ain't got nobody to talk to. And one of my homegirls called. She was like, "What you doing?" I'm like, "Nothing. I'm just bored. I ain't doing nothing." She was like, "You know what?" I said, I'm call Reginald. "You got his number?" I was like, "No, yeah, his number in the phone book." Back then the phone book was a thing. Y'all, I called this boy. This boy at the time, he had a girlfriend, but the boy called the boy. The boy gets off the phone with his girlfriend to talk to me, right? And we talking or whatever. And I'm like, "So when the next time you gonna come to, we gonna come to church or whatever?" "Oh, we gonna come to church next Sunday." So the Sunday that they come, I'm Ursher. Now, if anybody knows anything about me, they know that I'm on the Ursher board. I'm in a choir. I do the welcome. Like, I was in everything at church. Like, my grandmama Cass, she had me busy. Like, it wasn't time. She didn't have time for boys or nothing like that. She wasn't trying to. Ain't no babies. In other words, you ain't got time for boys because I ain't finna have no babies because you finna have your nose deep in the Lord. And so that's the way it was. So, we talked or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, "You got a girlfriend?" He was like, "Yeah, I got a girlfriend." You know what I'm saying? So make a long story short, the Sunday come, I'm Urshan, whatever. His brother, he got a little brother. Little brother's name is Josh, right? And his little brother said, "My brother like you." So make a long story short, he is breaking up with the girlfriend that he currently goes with, and we end up going together. That's how we end up start dating, and we go together for a long time, y'all. But we end up becoming good friends in the process. So during those 15, 16 years, of course we break up, get back together, break up, get back together, break up, get back together. Uh, we kind of lose contact, right? And my mom dies. So, of course, I call his mom and I'm looking for him, right? And so, of course, his mom adores me because his mom still has. Um, I don't know if y'all remember when the Dallas Cowboys won the Super Bowl. But we went to take pictures, and we have the Dallas Cowboy shirt with the Super Bowl. Of course, I have my great contacts in, you know, and she still has that picture on her mantle in her home. And so I'm looking for him, calling, and she's like, "Oh well, I'll um, I'll have him call you when he gets off of work." So he calls me. I let him know about my mom passing, and he's like, I got you. Then he was in school and working at the time, and so of course I buried my mom, did her program, did the whole nine, dressed her, buried, did the whole nine. I was so nervous that he was not gonna show up. So nervous. And at the last minute, y'all, he showed up. He showed up. So, okay, so fast forward that, right? And to the end of the service, you know how everybody greets you, I'm so sorry for your loss, you go into the cemetery and everything. And this is not funny, but um, you know, then it's the part where he greets me. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, I was gonna be here for you or whatever. And then he's like, "Ooh, girl, you sure look good in that dress." I was like, "Really? At my mom's funeral? For real?" You know what I'm saying? And it's like the little joke that, a joke between us two that, what I'm saying, is that can make you, like, in a bad situation, can make you like, oh, you know, that's my friend, you know what I'm saying? And then fast forward that I get a call, and when I get that call, the call is that he passed away. And y'all, if I don't tell you, I cried for 2 weeks straight. 2 weeks straight, I cried when this boy died. My daughters call him Messiah because they say he can't do no wrong. Like, he's not God, but he was a good boyfriend. He was. Like, he was. Like, for Valentine's Day, I don't know if you guys remember how back in the day they would have those big, big cards, like those big cards that you could like stand up on the floor. Those are the type of Valentine's Day cards that he would get me. Not like a little Valentine's Day card that you hold in your hand, but like those big ones. He was just, he was the, he was a good boyfriend. Like, to be that young, he was a good boyfriend. So he died really young, and I was really sad about that. And they always refer to me as Originals Tracy, like, all the time. Everywhere I go. If I go to that church that his daddy pastored at, that's what they're gonna. That's what they refer me to. His cousins, they was like, he loved you. Oh my God! Last time I talked to him, which was few days before he passed away. And we were talking. He's like, he was still, and he was like, could nobody compare to you? I was like, oh my God. Yes. But anyway, um, this live is turned into like a little history lesson. So the history lesson is about me is once you go Tracy, you don't go back. Basically, you know what I'm saying? It's just like I don't know, blame my mama. You know what I'm saying? Just blame her. She created this monster. You know what I'm saying? Um, but anyway, y'all, I'm gonna get off this live and I'm gonna come back later on this evening. But to those out there that are dealing with any kind of grief, you know what I'm saying? Get you some books, talk to God, have your praise and worship hour as soon as you wake up. Thank God for waking you up this morning. Um, Read your Bible, listen to your gospel music, because that's what I do. I get my coffee, give me a cigarette, have my gospel hour, and you know, without God, nothing is possible. And He's not gonna put nothing on you that you cannot bear. And that's really the thing. You know what I'm saying? It was really hard for me to go back to church, um, but I did. You know, a couple Sundays ago, I went back to church, like, and it was really hard, but I did that, and it was the best thing. It was like I felt so. It was like God just kind of, it's like He just washed it all away. He just washed it, and it felt so good. So I'm gonna jump off of here. I want everybody to have a blessed day, and talk to you later.